And you mentioned the income of $600,000. You don't think that someone who makes that much deserves these tax credits. A group of bipartisan lawmakers also think something to that effect, too. They released what they call a bipartisan principles to temporarily extend and reform these ACA tax credits. And I want to read off of some of that framework. It extends the enhanced premium tax credits for 2 years. It caps the credit based on income, and it puts what they describe as guardrails in place to prohibit improper tax credit payments. Is that something that you would get on board with and support?
Well, I would want to look at it first before I just, have 3 lines. But we need healthcare reform, right? The only people that are making a lot of money right now are the insurance companies and the PBMs. And we have Americans who their premiums keep going up year after year after year. And they're not getting the subsidy. They're not getting lower premiums. They're not getting better care. But the insurance companies and the PBMs sure are getting richer every year. We have to bridge that gap and we have to fix that. How we fix that, again, I don't think there's a silver bullet. I think we got to take a look at all of the options that are on the table to do that.
I just have to ask about timing again, because I can imagine as a viewer here, I would be pretty frustrated because I listen to conversations with Democrats, I listen to conversations with Republicans, and they all say, like I said earlier, there's healthcare cost problems in this country. Most Americans are one healthcare disaster away from bankruptcy. And now the argument is just timing. Republicans saying, open the government first, then we'll have these conversations. Democrats saying, we're not having these conversations, or we're not opening the government until we have these conversations. I mean, what's it going to take to come to the table and come to some sort of agreement? Or do you think that perhaps there is a bit of politics being played here because we have already been so long into the shutdown?
Yeah, well, I'll remind everyone, Republicans did our job. We voted to keep the government open. We voted to keep democracy running, to committee work running. So Republicans voted yes. We voted yes to keep the economy running. The Democrats right now voted no. We want to shut the government down. And that's where we're at right now. We put a clean CR. So there's nothing to give. There's nothing to negotiate because we negotiated in good faith. We didn't put one partisan policy rider in the clean CR. No games, no gimmicks. We acted in good faith, and the Democrats are just now obstructing. So as soon as the Democrats want to do what the right thing, of which they voted for 13 times prior to, as recently as March, remember, these are their funding levels, not ours. I would say, yes, there are political games that are being played, but they're not being played by Republicans right now. And the only people that are getting hurt are the American people.
I think something that most